What's going on, YouTube modeling community? Pappy here at West Georgia Rods and Customs. Hope everybody's doing well this weekend. I've been out checking out some of the kits and some of the new releases that Revell has dropped on a lot of the hobby shops. So I went and purchased this one right here this week. This is the Revell 1970 Buick GSX. Really been chomping at the bit. Want to take a look at what's in this kit. I've been seeing some guys on chats and everything start to build this kit, so I was just really wanting to see what's about this kit. So I opened it up and I wanted to do a open box review for everyone. So the first thing the first thing I do, of course, if I'm doing a kit review, I always like to take all the bags, parts out of the bags. That way it don't sound all that when I'm doing it. The first thing to come out of the box, of course, is the windshield. Beautiful windshield, got a two-piece windshield, and then all your you got your headlights molded right here. So kudos to Revell for that. I really like that. Looking at the body of this kit, this old Buick, man, I tell you what, the best part. First thing I do is always fill these body lines down through here. It's got a little sharpness to it, but nothing a 600 piece of sandpaper won't take care of. So, looking at the as far as the doors and everything, scriber, opening them up a little bit would probably be beneficial. One thing I'm looking at right here inside the engine compartment, you got your water bottle. Actually, you got your battery molded in, as well as some your water bottles and I'll show you another thing right here as far as on the firewall. I'm really excited about it. So anyhow, beautiful body. We're going to set that over to the side. The next thing to come out, of course, is going to be my chrome tree. I always like to see the candy come out and see what's in line for it. Looking at this, you got your regular, your generic. I say generic. These are the factory wheels that come on this car. As far as the Buicks, I really like these. And looking at the front bumper and everything, rear bumper, a lot of good looking chrome. You got some optional wheels right here. Looks like the old saw blade wheels. And then you got an optional high-rise intake with 2.4s right here. So that's pretty cool. So we got a velocity stack right here. Got your valve covers and your transmission cover rounding that out. But awesome looking. I'm gonna put this back in the. I'm gonna put it in the box, but I'll put it back in the bag that it came in. I don't like my chrome to get scratched up or anything. Pulling out the neck sprue is the got a stock hood right here that comes with it. Wheel backs, springs, beautiful. Pulling out the neck sprue, got some of your suspension parts. You got your heads. You got your low right, just your regular factory manifold right here, and then a set of exhaust manifolds. The exhaust system really looks good. I really like these. Man, this really looks great for a stock exhaust. Got your rear axle, your rear trailing arms. What else you got? You got your drive shaft, and then your lower A-arms and cross member. So that looks really good. Let's see. Let's pull out some more here. We got the interior bucket right here. Got your your seat backs. Got your dash panel here, as well as the rear spoiler that goes on the back of the deck lid right here. So that looks really good. The next tree coming out is going to be the frame and the two engine halves. Engine half is split in half, so you got a seam line you'll have to clean up there on the oil pan. Not too big. The other thing that I'm kind of real stoked about is this. This is the firewall. For the car, not the firewall, but you got your power booster for your master cylinder is separate. You got your windshield wipers molded into that, and your heater core box, fan box right here. And then you got some wire, looks like wiring loom, but you could cut that out and do away with that wiring loom, and maybe put you a MSD box or something up there. Who knows? I mean, anything can be done. Got your radiator and your radiator shroud here. Looking at the frame, man, this is a beautiful looking frame. Got your flip it over. You got the inside here as far as because you got fender wells already molded into the on the inside of the body itself. So that's pretty cool. Rounding that out, you could I'm always, when I look at one of these frames on a new kit, I look back in here, especially right at this joint line behind the rear spring pockets. Possible donor for a Pro Street, for a back half, be a dang good one. So anyhow, we're gonna put this back in there and we'll talk about it later. Pro Street. Pulling out the next tree, you've got you got a hole in the hood, so you get an optional hood for that high-rise 2 4 barrels. Another thing that I like, you got a set of armrests right here that'll go on the door cards, which is really good. That brings out a lot of detail, having a separate set of the armrest. You got your upper A arms here too. Got your rear view mirrors. That's always cool. Master cylinder, steering column, steering wheel, wheel backs, but just great. This is just really a great. You got your tack. Got a tack here that goes on the other hood. That's, it mounts on the hood. So that is really cool. And then rounding out the tires, they give you, these are just really just the old tires that Revell sends you. But you do get a set of, you get the factory ones, which are the same size, and then you get a pair of fat meats. They ain't really fat meats. They're bigger tires for the rear if you wanted to put those saw blade looking wheels on there. But really great looking little kit. Man, I can tell you what, I'm really excited about this kit. Let me reach over here and grab the instructions. I'm not going to go through the instructions. I mean, they're instructions. Well, do we ever look at them half the time? Sometimes. But one thing I'm looking at is the decals on this. Great looking set of factory stripes here that could be used on this. It's got a black stripe with a red borderline below each one. So really like that. And then you got these old 80s looking stripes that we used to put on the back, on the side of the cars. I know those were gaudy looking, but we did it. Boy, do I remember doing that. But separate gauge package right here, and then you got some like the GSX decals for the trim and everything. But great looking little kit, man. I'm telling you, the old creative juices are flowing in my head right now about what I could possibly do with this. But would be a great looking stock build. But if you're into kit bashing like I am, Pro Street, yep, I feel like this might be a possible Pro Street one day. It kind of goes in line with like the 70, the 70 Chevelles, things like that. So, and GTOs, but really, we'll think about it. Possibly could happen later on, maybe next year. Anyhow, folks, remember, go by, get you one of these kits, have fun with it. Remember, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Happy out of here.